humans, how art thou today? Doing pretty dandy myself. Just kind of enjoying doing absolutely nothing because we got a crazy snowstorm and ice storm and hellfire and brimstone here this weekend in the New York area. So that was fun. Yeah, it was like 65 degrees. Then bam, it was cold. So here's a picture. Yeah, that was a picture. Pretty freaking crazy of the before and after. Fun times living up here. 60s and 50s, or 60s and like 20s and 10s and ice and all that crap. Moving on with my life. Okay, so today we're doing a video where we ask the question, is it worth it? Now, a very, very special product today that I'm very excited to use. I've had it since Christmas. It's been sitting around waiting for the moment to shine. I had a progressive plan of different things I wanted to do, and then now we're on to this. So today, oh, I'm ready. We are going to be testing the Power AirFryer XL. Yes, I am pretty dang excited. I gotta take all this stuff out. Now, I kind of read the manual a little bit so I don't, destroy my home. But this bad boy Darth Vader looking thing is supposed to make amazing fried food. I'm a French fry lover, and I hate cooking French fries, so I really hope this is amazing. So, I have this. I also used last week's French fry cutter, or maybe 2 weeks ago, to make some perfect French fries ready to go. And I think they said that sometimes you need like a little bit of oil. So I have oil here as well that we're going to use. So, we got oil, we got fries, we got the air fryer. Now, the Power AirFryer XL has the instruction manual here, which I did kind of review prior to the video. It also has a quick start guide, which is perfect for me because I ain't going to read that crap, which is this guy right here. It tells you all the different things. What I really, and this is all as seen on TV product, by the way. The box is in the basement because I took it out right away. Alright, so this is really cool. I'm kind of a dork for this. It is a recipe book for the air fryer that has all kinds of really awesome recipes. Like, yes, I'm turning right to the mac and cheese balls right now. Tells you how to make them, what you got to do, and how you incorporate it into their product. So obviously you don't have to do this, but like you can see, like this is a high quality recipe book. I mean, it's not a lot here, but it has the essentials. You know what I mean? The essentials. Okay, so I'm gonna plug this in. Basically, what it says to do with this particular recipe for the French fries and how we're gonna do it is it's pretty simple. Basically, those are fish sticks. French fries. Blanch taters in water until tender. Did that already. Let cool. Cut into fries. Did that already. Toss with olive oil, salt, and pepper. I'm going to leave it unadulterated. I put the oil in there, obviously, but leave it unadulterated. Place potatoes into the fryer basket, and then into the Air Fryer XL. Press the M button. Scroll to French fries icon. Press power button. Adjust cooking time to 18 minutes at 400 degrees. Halfway through cooking, jostle them. So basically, what we're going to do is I'm just going to take this bad boy out. As you can see, it's unadulterated, brand freaking new. So, give me a minute to get this all plugged in. I'm going to come back and we're going to hop right to it. You understand? Stand by. Alright, so I'm learning with you as we go here. Looks like a power button, so I'm just going to press that. We got that, pretty obvious. Alright, so take this guy out. And this red button is like a detacher. It says do not use that. So, okay. So got this. Wait a second. Check for cardboard before frying. Yeah, that would have been bad. Alright, any more in there? Alright, cool. Alright, so put that in there. I remember another French fry recipe was in here, like the unofficial kind. Now it says add a half a teaspoon, but where do you add the oil? I mean, do you add it onto the fries, or is there an oil reservoir? Huh. The blue light's gone. Plug it back now? Oh, do you need to have it in? Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Alright, so I'm gonna put the fries in here. Just a little bit there. Alright, so for today's recipe, I cut 2 russet potatoes. Alright, put it in there. So, I don't know. I'm gonna pour a little oil over it, a little dibble, if you will. We'll just see what happens. Maybe I should put my hand in there and jostle it about. Jostling, jostling, jostling. Alright. Alright, so that is done. Slide this bad boy in here. Alright, so according to our recipe book, again, we are doing press power button, adjust cooking to 18 minutes. So we're going to press power button, and then at 400 degrees, French fries, chicken, French fries, okay. And then, oh, y'all see that? So, wizardry is happening. Now, I'm not going to sit here on this video for 18 minutes and just hang out. So, we're going to come back, just trust it about 9 minutes. I'm going to pull it out and jostle the fries. Now, I'm assuming, let's see. Yeah, I'm assuming we're just going to pull it out and jostle them about. So, stand by. We're going to come back. We're going to test it out and see how these French fries turn out. Just give me one moment here. Alright, so we're pretty much down to the final countdown. We have 2 minutes left. Figured you guys wanted to be... Oh, well, yeah, we still got 2 minutes left. Figured you want to be part of the action, so if you listen quiet or closely, you can hear the hum. It's rather hot standing right here, or sitting right here, just so you know. So, anyways. So, yeah, I'm actually pretty excited about this. Oh, man, we got about... These 2 minutes are taking forever. I thought, okay, surely... You know, we'd be at like a minute by now. Alright, so yeah, about midway through, I'd say about 10 minutes or so, I went through and I pulled I just pulled it right out, and I started shaking it around, jostling it a bit, slid it back in. When I slid it back in, it automatically knew exactly where I left off and continued the cooking process. That's pretty cool, because less work for me, better. So I'm definitely excited to see how they taste, though, because they looked halfway decent when I did the jostling, but they clearly were not done. So we have that still. But other than that, so yeah, we're still waiting on this to pop through. We got about a minute left now. Still kind of waiting. It's like watching spaghetti cook or something like that. I got about 45 seconds because I'm watching my timer up here too. I don't have any ketchup, any salt, any pepper, any of that. Again, I want this to be unadulterated. Obviously, French fries taste good with condiments, but we want to know how the device works itself without being masked with condiments. So yeah, other than that, we're just gonna have to sit here and wait for another 20. Oh! All right, calm down. It is now finishing. Swirling blue, swirling blue. What does swirling blue mean? Does that mean take me out? Or does that mean I'm finishing cooking? I should know this! Swirling blue, preheating. We are done. Alright, so. Shut up! Alright. We're gonna take this bad boy out. Alright. These look pretty freaking sexy, actually. I used natural... That's pretty hot. So, these are naturally cut, because I cut them with the skin on and everything, so... I think we're going to go ahead and just put it right on this plate here. Alright, so you guys can see, pretty decent. Kind of looking around. Alright, so the real test is how do they taste and how do they look and all that good stuff. Alright, so here is one French fry. It's kind of gimpy. Hot tamale! Needs salt, needs pepper. That one I'm not entirely satisfied with. So, it did warn of this. Some of these are inconsistent. As you can see here, they're not exactly super consistent. Now, that could be because of my oiling. I could need to do a lot more oil. It did mention that. A couple of troubleshooting things here. I think I just spit a French fry out. I don't know if you guys noticed or not. Let's see. So, owie! So hot! It's so hot. It's so hot. There's a troubleshooting thing in here somewhere. Let's see the next one. Here. Food not cooked. Well, it was cooked. We're good there. Food not evenly fried. Some food needs to be shaken. I did shake it. Fresh fries not fried evenly. Wrong type of potato being used. I used the right one. Used firm, firm potatoes. Potatoes not rinsed properly. I've rinsed the heck out of them. Fries not crispy. Raw fries have too much water. Dry potato sticks properly before adding oil, cutting smaller. Okay, so it could be possible that I just didn't add enough oil like I thought and needed to dry them out more. I mean, honestly, they really freaking hot, man. Woo. They're pretty good. They're not really crispy, though. At all. So I can see they're there. Alright. So, what we got to do, based on all the evidence that was just presented to us, is ask the question, is it worth it? So, yes and no. I'm going to need to do a follow-up in the description a little bit later, because I'll need to do a couple more tests to see how it turns out. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10 right now, because the french fries were there and the flavor was good for the most part. It needed salt, some pepper, some more oil, but I could tell that it was cooked properly. It just needed to have a few more things to make it more crispity and crunchity. So, yeah, it's definitely worth it. It is very expensive. They run anywhere between $100 to $200, so you got to be very careful on that. If I do this a few more times later on and I find that there's crunchier fries because I've done more oil, or they're just turning out crappy every time, then I'm going to update that, and then I'll come back in with a follow-up, like 1-minute video saying don't buy it. But from what I'm seeing here, I think it's going to be really great. I just need more practice with it. I could just tell by the taste and the texture that it's right there. You kind of know when you screw something up a little bit and you're like, oh man, if I only did this. This is one of those moments where I know that if I added more oil and salt and stuff like that and cooked it with it, it would taste a lot better. So I'm going to have another batch later on today. But other than that, I'm going to give it a 7.5 for now. Not exactly a 10 because until I get the perfect fry, it ain't going to be a 10. But I'd like to thank you all for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you made it this long into the video, I highly appreciate it, because I think it's probably like 13, 14 minutes at this point. Next week is going to either be a movie review, and is it worth it, or something else along those lines. I don't think I have any products to test right now, so we'll take a look at that, do some shopping, and we'll go from there. So again, I will see you all next Sunday, and you guys have a great weekend. Adios, meow.